Hi, so as you're most likely aware, today's been Free Comic Book Day. So I went to my local comic shops in Manchester. Um, I thought I'll get there nice and early. I'll get there about 20 past 9 because the Forbidden Planet in Manchester opens at half past 9 on a Saturday. So I'll get about quarter past 20 past 9. Got there at that time, and there was a massive queue. It went. I must put some on the photographs on the community page. It went all the way around the block, so it literally stretched all the way around this street. So I got there at quarter past 9, and it took me 45 minutes to actually eventually get let in, just the sheer volume of people. But it was fantastic. It was the best one I've been to so far. Normally, the past few times I've been, they normally gave you like a maximum of 11 or 12 titles what you could get. But this time, they just said pick one of each of whatever's on the table. So I did, and I got absolutely loads. So it's this huge chunky pile. But it's not all for me. So quite a chunk of it's for my daughter, and another bit is for my friend who's at a Liverpool Comic Con today. She texted me and said, "Can you get me some comics?" And this is after I've been here. So I thought, right, she can have some of the ones that because Liz just grabbed everything. So I thought there's some here that she'll like more than me. So I'll just show you what I got. I will do some other videos. Today I'm just doing this one. Tomorrow, if I've got time, I'll do some recording. If not, it'll be Monday because it's bank holiday on Monday, where I'll do my haul and reviews of the past 2 weeks, and also I'll show you the graphic novels I've bought recently, and I'll also look. I might actually just do the graphic novels today. I'll do the ones that I got on the special offer today in a very quick video. But I'll also do my next episode of where I look at the month's worth of 2000 ADs and Judge Dredd. So that'll be coming out in the next few days. Okay, but without further ado, let's have a look at this huge pile of comics. So the first one is Tons of Strange. This is an indie one by 10 Ton. Never heard of them. Some quirky, interesting ones, but I'm giving this to my daughter because she likes this kind of art style. And after that, there's I Lie Popeye, the new Popeye comic that will be coming out from Massive. I'm not sure what I think of this one, but again, I'm giving that one to my daughter because I think she'll enjoy it more than me. So all this initial bit what I'm turning over now, this is my daughter's pile. So Mad. So classic strips from Mad. So it's got Spy versus Spy and some of the superhero parodies as well. And then we've got this one's been a very popular one, Barkham Asylum. I didn't want to get this for myself, but thought, no, I'll give it my daughter because she really will enjoy it. So that's like a preview of a new graphic novel coming out from DC, where it's pet versions of the Joker, etc. And then one which was getting a lot of heat in the shop today. A lot of people were grabbing this, and again, I'm going to give this to my daughter because she's a huge Doctor Who fan as well as I am. But sacrifices, as a parent, you've got to sacrifice. So it's a new one-shot Doctor Who comic. 15th Doctor faces a fearsome new threat. And then there's another indie one from First Second Books, Investigators, class action. I don't know if she'll like this or not. I don't know if it might be too young for her, but it's free, so she can decide herself. And then one that she will like, she likes the YA DC graphic novels. It's a preview of the new Big Barda graphic novel coming out in the YA range from DC, and it's by Ngozi Ukazu. The artwork looks really nice. I think she'll like this. Just have a quick flick through. So yeah, so look out for that when they bring out the full graphic novel. And then one that she'll absolutely love because she's a huge Snoopy fan, and that's Snoopy Beagle Scouts Adventures, and it's different Charles M. Schultz strips. And then there's a one I'm not familiar with this, but Unicorn Crush, kind of like a cute humour comic. And this is from Arcana. I'm not sure who Arcana is, but it's called Ultra Duck. Looks a bit like a rip-off of Negaduck, to be honest. But there we go. And then Far Cry Call the Herd. So based on the Far Cry franchise, and it looks like it's a manga because it's back to front. And then another one that was being very popular, and again I'm giving my daughter this because she'll like the music connection, and it's written by Pete Wentz from Fallout Boy, and it's Dying Inside from Vaults Comics. The artwork is really nice. It reminds me very much of the Raven graphic novel, what started the whole YA Teen Titans series of graphic novels. And then there's this other one from Scholastic, Unico. Nice clean artwork. And then Maleficent. By the looks of it, this is quite good value. It looks like that's just the first issue of Maleficent, and they've done it as a freebie, so that's really good. Suli, again giving that my daughter. I would have picked up two, but you could only pick up one each, so I'll let her have it. So next in line is Boombox 10th Anniversary Extravaganza. And I think this is just a series of short stories from different Boom franchises. It's got Lumberjanes, Giant Days, who my daughter absolutely loves. That's her favourite graphic novel series. Zawa, who's gotten a little bit of heat recently, been very popular, and Midas, not familiar with that one. So very good one to pick up if you've got any teens in your family. And then these are for my friend who's at the Comic-Con. So this is my friend Tax, because I promised her I'd pick her some up when she sent me the text message. This was after I was on my way home, so she'll have to have some from my massive pile. So Initial D. So this has got Initial D, and also Kana of the Great Snow Sea. I do like the art in that. So previews what's coming up. One Piece. And it's been printed. Oh, it's a flip comic. There we go. Kaiju number 8 on the other side. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this has got a preview of Night Watcher Mini. And it also has Splinter's Day Off, a short story by Paul Allor. But it doesn't. I thought it'd have a preview of Jason Aaron's strip, but it doesn't. So if you're guessing it hoping to get that, you'll be a bit disappointed. But there's only about 10 or 12 pages of story in that, so yeah. And then there's the Spider-Man and Ultimate Universe story collection. Spider-Man 1, nice art, but it's Zeb Wells on writing, Ryan Stegman on artwork. Artwork is gorgeous, but Zeb Wells is killing Spider-Man, but not in the good way killing, but the nasty way of he's just ruining Spider-Man. So there we go. And then there's the Ultimates preview. I'm stopping all my Ultimates titles because there's better stuff coming out from other companies. I was on the hype train, and now the hype's worn off, and I'm just not that impressed. I will get Ultimate X-Men, but I'll get it in a collection instead. I think it'll rebash as a collected story. And pushing Venom again. I'm just bored of that. Yeah, very bitty. And then there's Marvel Voices. So different, diverse characters from the Marvel Universe. And this will make her very happy. She's a huge Star Wars fan, and it's Free Comic Book Day Star Wars. Some strips by Charles Seale and Greg Pak. And these lead into the regular Star Wars comics. No interest in Star Wars, so I couldn't say what it's about. I was going to keep this for myself, but I thought I'd give it my friend because I've got a lot of help. I've got it all digital, so let her enjoy it. And if she likes it, she can start collecting it herself. And then there's Stranger Things backup strip in there as well. So that's my daughter tax and my friend tax all paid off. So these are mine. So there's the Worlds of James Tynion the Fourth from Boom. So it's basically just highlighting different series that he does in Boom. So there's that. And then there's the Cursed Library from Archie Horror. So there's that. Just a little bit. This one I'm very excited for. In fact, I think I'll give those my friend, because I collect quite a few Archie Horror one-shots anyway. So Johnny Quest, Chris Samney cover, Joe Casey writing, Sebastian Perez on artwork. The art is really nice, and Joe Casey is a solid writer. I love Johnny Quest. I used to get the comic back in the 80s when it was on, I think it was Comico that did it. So there's a 10-page strip, sketches, and there's Thundercats preview, X-Men's about that, Space Ghost preview. I'll give my review on that because I got that this week. So yeah, that's okay. And then we have Absolute Power. I hate the lettering on this cover. It's so cheesy, like a Sega Saturn kind of lettering or Terminator film. Very 80s, early 90s. But you get quite a bit of story. So there's one story here setting up the event, and then it gives you fact files on all the major players in Absolute Power, and it gives you a bit of preview of Absolute Power #1 with gorgeous Dan Moore artwork written by Mark Waid. And on the strength of this, I'm going to be buying Absolute Power when it comes out. And then we've got Energon Universe. I've stopped getting Energon. This nearly made me want to go back and get them, but I thought, no, I can't get everything, because I really do not. They're very well crafted comics, but I just feel no love for any of the franchises. They're not my franchises. So there's that. But very good value. And then Blood Hunt. This is extremely bitty. A little short story, and then a little bit of a, and then there's, but this is what I've got it for. It's got Blood Hunt, but it also previews Gail Simone coming on X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, which I'm more excited about. I'm not really bothered about Blood Hunt, so there's that. And then we have Gatchaman from Mad Cave. I love Gatchaman, or as it used to be called, Battle of the Planets, back in the 70s and early 80s. Cullen Bunt is writing this. Mad Cave are really getting some good franchises, like Flash Gordon. This is superb. It's a 0 issue. You get a full length comic leading into the new series when it comes out. And then there's the Valiant, highlighting the Valiant universe. Personally, I think they're flogging a dead horse. I think people aren't that interested anymore. It's passed it down. They've not got big names on it anymore. So does that. But you do get quite a bit of story pages in it. And then this is one of my ones I'm really excited for. Battle of Blackstone. This sets the scene for the crossover with Conan and Savage Sword of Conan, and it brings together other Robert E. Howard characters as well. So that's that. So I'll just show you the ones that I think are the best value. If you've not been to get any, if there's any free comics left in your local shop, if you pop in the next few days. So that's a great scene setter. Short story leading into the main crossover when it happens. That's essential for if you're getting all the Energon Universe comics. That is superb value. Full page, full comic, reprint comic, cost you nothing. And then then that's good. Gives you short stories, a lot of pages in it, giving you taste as to what the Gatchaman comic will be like, and the artwork is really nice, and Cullen Bunt's a solid writer. But this, for me, is the best one. It's written by Jeremy Adams, and Will Conrad's doing the artwork. Gorgeous artwork, full story. And this has got me excited for Flash Gordon, because it's got the classic Flash, so I'm really excited for that. So for me, free comic of the week is Flash Gordon. This is the best one that they've brought out this year. So that's that. Hope you've had a really good free comic book day. I was going to show you what I picked up. I'll do that in a little bit because my battery's running. I've run out of space on my phone. Okay, so I might do that in a bit. Okay, bye. Bye.